I've been playing rugby for the USA, or rugby in general, for 4 years. What got me interested in rugby, 2012, I was getting ready for the Olympic trials in track and field, and I came across rugby on the internet, and I started watching it, and then all these goals and ideas just started popping, up into my mind, and I kind of prayed about it, and God kind of switched my heart in my direction, and I felt like I can do a lot more, with my life, and inspire people. So I feel like I could do that through rugby. So that's what really got me started. And plus, I could use my gift, which is my pace, my speed, so I could showcase that. So how I got there. So the steps I had to take, I took my email Nigel Melville. So I searched on the internet, found out who Nigel Melville was, who was the CEO. I emailed him. I didn't think nothing about it at the time because I'm getting ready for Olympic trials and track. He called me back the next morning. I started talking to him. And then about 4 days later, I was living in Austin, Texas at the time. I packed up all my stuff and I moved to Aspen, Colorado, where I was training at. And I was training there for about a month. So I was trying to make the USA team. I got invited to a USA development tour in Canada. I toured up there. Then the next day they offered me a contract. And then I moved to San Diego. My childhood was kind of rough. I have a twin sister. My twin and I got taken away from my mother at an early age, probably about 6. And then we got placed in foster care. I couldn't read, I couldn't write. I was fighting other kids. I was running away from home. It was just horrible. I actually saw my mother get, taken away in a police car. The cops swarmed our house, our apartment at the time, and they put us in the back of the police car, and then I got out of the car and picked out a flower on the grass, and I said, wait, I want to give something to my mommy. So that's when I got out the police car and picked that flower up, and then they opened up the paddy wagon. I gave it to her, and then that was the last time I seen her. I ended up getting adopted when I was 8 years old. I moved to East Canton at first, and then I moved to Jackson probably about a year, less than a year after that we moved. And I struggled in school. I couldn't read, I couldn't write. In 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, they put me in special ed. So for me, it was a grind to get out of that and just to be better. Because I went to a predominantly all-white school. So some of the kids, they told me that they never seen a black person ever. So it was a big adjustment for me. But yeah, I went through a lot, man. I was homeless when I was younger. And my twin and I, we lived inside a car with my mom's boyfriend. So yeah. And how I overcame a lot of my, the things, adversities and obstacles in my life. I had faith. I knew God had a plan for me. I was a hard worker. When I knew I had a gift, which was my speed, I kind of just worked my butt off. I didn't go to school dances or proms and stuff like that. I just dedicated my life, and I started, disciplining myself at an early age. I had a vision, and I wasn't going to let nobody paint their vision for me. I was going to paint my picture how I wanted to paint it. It didn't matter what I had to overcome or what I had to endure. I believed and I knew and I saw past what the eye could see. So my work ethic and my grind, in times are rough, when times are good, it didn't matter, it still stayed the same. And knowing, for me, man, the Lord Jesus Christ's plan for me. And when you know that, and you know your purpose in life, it doesn't matter what or who or whatever obstacle or things you have to overcome or what throws at you, you can overcome because you focus. So I got focus written on my chest because a lot of times in life, stuff will happen and you lose track and you lose focus. And I told myself I always stay focused no matter what. Yeah, so I really dedicated. I really believed and saw the impossible, because honestly, I shouldn't even be where I'm at right now. Especially a lot of the stuff, after college and the things that I had to endure and overcome, I shouldn't be here. And people ripped me off. They said I lived a fairy tale life, but I kept striving. I kept believing. I kept knocking down everything that. People who said I couldn't do this, I was too small. And I wrote anything negative somebody said to me, I wrote it down, and I remembered it, and that's what really kept me driving. In fear, I was scared to be average. So there was a lot of fears, but the fears wasn't like fear of shying away. It was the fears that I turned into motivation, And for me, I was just really driven, and I didn't want to be complacent. I didn't want to be another statistic. So all those things just got into my mind every day. So.